Hi, Abdel here. So I wanted to do a quick uh, spontaneous video speaking about the type of results that I've been getting with my clients and what is the secret behind those results. So basically, for the past 12 to 14 months, I'll be able to land my clients on hundreds of appointments for their very first offers, right? I'm speaking about like completely total beginners. They have never coached before. They are experts in their own field. That is for sure. That is important. But these guys have never coached before, right? And with every single one of them, we'll be able to land them on high quality calls and have them sign their first client. And I understand if you've tried to run a coaching offer and land, on consultations or like demos or like, just like free calls with your prospect, you understand how difficult and challenging that is, right? And you find yourself trying to offer like a tripwire or a lead magnet or give like so much value in advance and probably like not even have to talk about your program at all. It's like you're selling a free offer, right? You're selling a free consultation. And some of your prospects who end up booking a call might be mistaken with this offer. It's like, hey, this is all there is. And then you actually start giving them the free value, and at the end you start introducing your program. So there is nothing wrong with that. I've done this before, but for the last period that I've just meant, like 12 to 14 months, we'll be able to land high quality calls without doing that. And we were just like presenting the program. It's like, hey, this is the coach. This is what he does or what she does. And this is what the program is about. This program is for you if you are, struggling with these problems. This program is not for you if you don't, you're not this type of person. If you're interested, book a call. And these people who book a call with a coach, they are interested not in the tripwire or in the free offer. They are interested indeed in joining the program, right? So that is the thing that is different, right? That is the thing that seems to be difficult for most people, right? It's like, I just want people to understand that I want them to join my program. I don't want them to just be mistaken that I just only have a free stuff. And a lot of coaches I work with, they're not really comfortable playing that, that try to convince people for an offer that really does not exist, right? It's like influence their decision or manipulate their intent or their decision for an offer that you're not really going to deliver, right? It's like, hey, I'm gonna offer them a free coaching offer, right? It's like you cannot really do much change in a one coaching session, right? So why not go straight to the point and offer a spot in your coaching program, all right? You can obviously offer a free consult, give them a little bit of guidance on that, but it's not really the thing that they're after, right? It's like the value is not really in there. So the value is the solution that you are promising, all right? You can obviously have a lot of people book one of your free consultation offers, but those mostly are going to be tire kickers. You want people who understand the importance of the problem and also the importance of finding a solution, all right? And you want those to just book a call with you, and on the call, they're just like thinking whether they can afford this stuff or not whether this stuff is for them, all right? It's like, hey, I understand that this is the kind of solution that I want, but let me see how expensive this is. Let me see if I can really afford this right now, right? That is a totally different story. So the question is, how how we've been able to pull this off. So these are the very first campaigns that we have set up for the offer, right? It's like the pretty much testing campaigns, right? It's like we finished the system. Now it's up to, it's time to set up the ad account, the ad campaigns, ad sets, ad creatives, and ad copy. And let's test this offer out, right? It's like in the first week of launch, we'll be able to land many appointments for like our clients, right? And this has been happening consistently. Some offers take a little bit of time, others are very quick to convert, but the same results happens. We land appointments as soon as we launch the offers. Difference is, as I said, some offers land many appointments, others are a little bit slow, but appointments always are there, like high quality calls, and people show up to the calls, right? So how were we able to pull this off? All right. And there's something that I always share on my channel, on my videos. If you look into my Instagram or wherever, I don't really complicate things, right? People come to me specifically when people are just getting started with their coaching journey. They have like all of these ideas. I want to try, to build my list. I want to try to build a paid community. I want to try some courses. I have this done for you offer, and I have this and I have that. I want to try a book. I tell them, hey, what is your goal right now? What do you want? And pretty much all of them say, I want to coach people. I want to have, coaching offer. I want to charge a fair price for it, and I'll help people with my expertise. Right? I want to monetize my stuff. And I say to them, then what would be like the ultimate goal after that? Like what would be the next goal? Not the ultimate goal, but what would be the next goal? They say, I want to have, hop on calls and sign people up. All right, so let's set up a call system. That's a call funnel, or application funnel, right? And it's pretty much very easy to do. We have one landing page to explain to people about the program and if the program is for them. Second landing page is to book a call, answer a questionnaire, and the third landing page is like a thank you page with a few instructions. And that's it. But the secret to the funnel, it's not really in this, right? This is very easy. This is simple. You can do it yourself. But the secret in the funnel is not in this. It's in 3 to 4 steps, right? The first step that we do is we collect as much information about the prospect as we can, right? And this is the mistake a lot of people do, and it happens to me as well. So when people come to me, they want to inquire for my help. They, sometimes say, "Hey, I have done my proper research about my audience and my ideal customer, and I think I know who I want to serve. I think I know their problem. I think I know how they think." So this is very good. Now the thing is, when I take a look at what they have found and I do my own research, what I find is that the reality what the ideal customer is facing is completely irrelevant to what they have found out. It's like a different perspective. It's like a different world. That is why your results take a lot of time to actually, show up. All right. That is why your progress takes a lot of time, because you think you know your audience, but in reality, what you think is completely irrelevant to what actually are living. So proper audience research is mandatory in this stage, right? Especially in the first stage. We're not speaking about choosing your right niche for you. We're not speaking about that kind of stuff. That is prior to do that. But once you know the kind of audience you want to go after, obviously it's going to be easy because you already have expertise in a field. It's going to help you so much to actually pick the right audience. But after that, you want to know exactly how your ideal customer is thinking, is facing, right? And it's oftentimes irrelevant to what you think. The second thing that we do is we take our information that we have about the audience and we create messaging. So what is messaging? Basically is how you speak to your ideal customer. Like, you tell them who you are, You tell them what you do, what is the problem you solve, what is the solution you're offering, what is the process, and what is the problems, why it is important to solve this problem, why it is important to choose your solution. And you express that information through proper words in a way that your ideal customer can relate to. This is what tells the ideal customer, this is the person I want to work with. So I often say to my clients that having testimonials, having social proof is very good. But when you're starting out, it's difficult to have those in hand, right? Unless you've been doing this, you've been doing this on the side and you have collected a little bit before jumping all in your coaching business, that is good. But unless you've been doing that, you probably have not any testimonials or social proof. So the way you can counter that is through precise messaging. It's through relatable messaging and wording. So we craft that messaging. Then what we do, we craft a compelling offer. All right, so we create an offer that is very attractive to the ideal customer, that when they see it, is going to have them stop and check out the entire thing that we have on our page. And the offer can be as simple as having like a very precise and measurable headline. All right, it's like I always think of an offer as a headline. All right, it's like I always tell people, hey, the offer is the first headline that you see on the page. All right, this is like what you give people. I mean, there are a lot of things that are going to be included into the offers, like the price, the length of the program, stuff like that. But it really is not what's going to be having people stop and give your page a chance. So it's mostly the headlines, like, hey, discover how you can achieve XYZ without, and then you can insert any kind of false belief without XYZ, all in just a time frame, right? It's like, or you can say, hey, discover how as a, and then you insert the customer, you can finally be able to, and then you can insert a ideal outcome, and then without, and then you can insert a false belief that you can dismiss, and then all in just a time frame. So this is basically like a basic offer that we actually do with our clients. And then what we do after creating the offer, right, is we try to set up the whole thing. It's like the next step would be to have the copy ready, right? So we write the copy, we make it as relevant as possible. We use the same language, the same wording that we have in our messaging throughout the copy. I have a framework. If you can check out my other videos, you can find that. I do share the framework for the copy and even for the VSL that you have on the page for free. There is a template that you can check out there. And after that, we do, we set up the whole setup funnel. We do the technical setup, the email and stuff like that. And then we launch, the offer. Basically, speaking about the launching, which is basically having the ads set up as well, we use, pretty simple formula. It's like, one campaign per location, and then one ad set per format. So we're gonna have one first ad set for still images, and the second ad set is going to be for video. All right. So we want to optimize. And if we have, different placements for different, for example, if we want to only target Instagram and we want to optimize Instagram, we're going to have different ad set for each placement, right? And the creative, basically, we have like 1 to 2 creatives at best when we start the effort, because the creative is not like really something that is going to either break or make your offer. To be honest, this is what I believe, and maybe there are a lot of people out there who are going to disagree with me, but this is what I believe. A bad creative with a great offer is still going to convert. So you want to see if the offer works, not really if the creative works, because if you're doing a good job, you're gonna still have results even with a bad creative, right? If the offer is attractive enough. So after that, once you have results, you want to optimize. So then you can start creating other creatives that might bring your results up and your costs down. And that's basically it. That's how I've been able to land many appointments with completely new coaches. All right, it's like total beginners. They have never coached before with their first offer ever, and they're landing consistently on appointments with their ideal customer. So if you find this video helpful, please leave your opinion or the comments down below. Tell me what you appreciated and give me a follow. I really appreciate that. But also, share this if you can with someone who you think might be finding this helpful. All right, so thank you guys for watching, and catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.